Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we're doing something a little different. We are going to bring some clear, predictable, and, dare I say, almost mathematical order to the traditionally chaotic world of marketing. You know what I mean, right? We're diving deep into Six Sigma-enabled project management, and we'll unpack exactly how you can take those unpredictable creative sprints and literally transform them into highly secure, super manageable workflows.
So it sounds like a remarkably simple question, doesn't it? How can marketing teams actually manage work? But let's be real. If you've ever dealt with a totally chaotic product launch, or a tangled web of content approvals, or maybe creatives burning the midnight oil at 2 a.m. just to hit some sudden deadline, yeah, you know this is the million-dollar question. It's really about moving away from pure survival mode and stepping into actual mastery of your team's output.
Here's our roadmap for today. First up, project management in marketing. Then, handy Six Sigma tools. Third, mapping out marketing tasks. And finally, assessing cycle time risk. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. Project Management in Marketing.
Right, so think about the phrase project management view. In the marketing world, we often treat work as spontaneous, right? It's purely creative. But unfortunately, that mindset can lead to sheer chaos. Don't get me wrong, everyone loves a sudden flash of brilliance. But when every single campaign, every ad design, every single email blast is treated like a brand new, unmapped adventure, well, efficiency just plummets. Shifting to a project management view means treating all that creative output as a highly intentional, structured process. It's basically about giving your creative minds a reliable framework. That way, they get to focus on the art while the system handles the workflow.
Moving on to Section 2. Handy Six Sigma tools.
Now, there's often this perceived clash, isn't there? A clash between the creative, subjective side of marketing and the rigid, objective nature of data analysis. I mean, a lot of marketers hear Six Sigma and immediately picture, like, a manufacturing assembly line. But true efficiency happens when we bridge that exact gap. By pairing the marketing team's creative design process with the structured assistance of Six Sigma, you create an absolute powerhouse dynamic. It's this incredible partnership between creative ingenuity and mathematical predictability. And no, you aren't stifling creativity here. You're literally just ensuring that the marketing email actually gets coded, approved, and sent out on time.
The cool part? You absolutely don't need to overwhelm your creative team with complex statistical math or advanced data science. Instead, you're just introducing a bit of help from some really handy Six Sigma tools. Think about simple, standard process maps, or maybe just basic root cause analysis for when a campaign goes completely off the rails. These tools, they act like guardrails. So when a massive website redesign starts hitting bottlenecks, your team isn't just flying blind anymore. You finally have a shared, logical language to figure out exactly where things are getting stuck, and more importantly, how to unblock them.
Which brings us to Section 3, mapping out marketing tasks.
Okay, so this is a super logical progression you've got to follow to really get a handle on your operations. First step, you actively design how the work should be managed. Second, you map out every single marketing task. And I mean literally write down the steps, all the way from that initial brainstorming session right down to the final stakeholder approval. And finally, step 3, you assess. Just think about a standard social media post for a second. If you don't know exactly how many hands it needs to pass through, the copywriter, the designer, the legal reviewer, the brand manager, you simply can't optimize it. It's impossible, because you can't improve a process that hasn't been clearly and visually mapped out.
And that leads perfectly into Section 4, assessing cycle time risk.
So, cycle time risk. This is really the ultimate takeaway here. Let's break it down nice and simple. Cycle time is literally just the total amount of time it takes from starting a marketing task to actually finishing it. The risk part, that's the probability that this task gets delayed, derailed, or stuck in some massive bottleneck. Maybe a crucial piece of hero content ends up just sitting in a manager's inbox for 3 days waiting for a signature. That right there is a massive cycle time risk. If we aren't measuring how long these cycles take, well, those hidden delays are going to inevitably compound. They'll slow down your entire operation, causing missed launch dates and totally blown budgets. Nobody wants that. To assess your work effectively, you really have to make this your new standard operating procedure. You need to brutally and honestly examine your mapped tasks. Really evaluate where those cycle time risks are hiding out. Like, where are the handoffs clumsy? Where does the momentum just sort of die? Once you identify those friction points, you apply your new project management framework to completely squash them. And remember, actually, this isn't just a one-time exercise. It's an ongoing discipline to continuously refine how your team collaborates.
By proactively addressing these exact areas, you finally stop just reacting to looming deadlines, and you actually start engineering your workflow. Honestly, this is where the magic happens. Implementing this kind of Six Sigma-enabled project management completely transforms a marketing department. It takes it from being seen as this chaotic, unpredictable cost center and turns it into a highly visible, measurable, and secure engine for growth. You actually gain peace of mind knowing for a fact that the process is working just as hard as your incredibly talented creative team is.
So I'm going to leave you with a final, provocative thought to chew on regarding your own team's daily operations. Are your marketing tasks at risk right now? Seriously, think deeply about the invisible cycle time delays that might be hiding within your own unmapped workflows. Because until you formally map them out and apply this project management view, there's a very good chance you're carrying massive operational risks that you can't even see yet. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.